The crystalline halls of Sunspire Academy hummed with an electric tension that Marcus Chen had never felt before. As he walked toward the grand assembly chamber, his boots echoed against the luminescent floors that had been crafted from compressed starlight, a technology the Vorthak Empire claimed only they possessed. Today that claim would be tested. "Remember," whispered Zara Okafor, his study partner from the Terran Collective, "they're expecting us to fail. They've rigged this entire evaluation." Marcus nodded grimly. The Use It or Forfeit It protocol was Sunspire Academy's most brutal assessment. Each species in the Galactic Educational Alliance had to demonstrate their unique technological contributions or lose their seat at the Academy forever. Humanity's turn had finally come, and the other species weren't hiding their skepticism. The chamber doors slid open with a whisper, revealing the amphitheater where representatives from dozens of starfaring civilizations waited. The Vorthak delegation sat in their elevated section, their 6 arms folded in obvious disdain. Chancellor Kethmore, a towering insectoid creature, clicked his mandibles impatiently. "Humans of Terra," the Chancellor announced, his translator rendering his words in perfect standard galactic. "You have achieved faster-than-light travel for merely 2 centuries. Your technology appears derivative of existing galactic standards. Today, you must prove you offer something unique to our collective knowledge, or forfeit your place among the educated species." A ripple of chittering laughter came from the Zephyrian section. The crystalline beings had perfected energy manipulation eons ago. Behind them, the gas-formed nebulons pulsed with amused colors. Dr. Sarah Kim, humanity's chief representative, stepped forward. She was small compared to most other species present, but her presence filled the chamber. "Honored delegates, we thank you for this opportunity. Humanity offers something that cannot be replicated by superior technology or ancient wisdom." She gestured, and Marcus felt his heart race. This was it, the moment they'd all been preparing for. "We offer adaptation." The chamber fell silent. Several delegates leaned forward, confused. Adaptation wasn't technology, it was biology. Dr. Kim continued, "Every species here has evolved to master their environment. The Vorthak perfected their crystal-based technology on stable, mineral-rich worlds. The Zephyrians developed energy manipulation in their pure-form dimension. The Nebulans achieved their gas-form mastery in the deep void." She paused, letting her words sink in. "But humans evolved on a death world, a planet where the climate changed faster than species could adapt, where natural disasters struck without warning, where survival meant learning to use anything, anywhere, against any odds." Marcus watched as the Vorthak delegates' arms slowly unfolded. They were listening now. "To demonstrate," Dr. Kim said, "we've prepared a scenario. Each delegation will face the same challenge using only the materials available in this chamber. You may use your species' specialized technology and knowledge. We will use ours." The chamber transformed as holographic walls materialized, creating individual testing spaces. A scenario appeared on the main display. A catastrophic systems failure on a generation ship, with limited power, failing life support, and a critical navigation computer offline. They had 30 minutes to devise a solution. Marcus joined his team in their designated space. Around them, other species immediately began deploying their signature technologies. The Vorthak grew intricate crystal matrices. The Zephyrians wove complex energy patterns. The Nebulans began their gas-form calculations. Zara looked at their sparse materials, basic ship components, some food containers, a few personal items delegates had brought. "Sarah, this looks impossible." Dr. Kim smiled grimly. "Remember what Commander Chen taught us at the Academy Prep?" She looked at Marcus. "Your grandmother's stories about Earth's early space program?" Marcus's eyes widened as understanding dawned. "Duct tape and ingenuity. Exactly. We don't have specialized technology for this specific problem, but we have something better. The ability to make anything work for any purpose." They set to work with ferocious efficiency. Marcus jury-rigged a power coupling using a decorative crystal from a Vorthak delegate's ceremonial staff and some wiring from a food heating unit. Zara reprogrammed a personal translator to handle basic navigation calculations. Dr. Kim used medical supplies to create a makeshift atmospheric processor. Around them, other species worked within their technological paradigms, creating elegant solutions that required their specialized equipment and knowledge. 28 minutes in, The Vorthak announced success with a beautiful crystal matrix that could solve the navigation problem, if you had their crystal-growing technology. The Zephyrians completed an energy-based life support system, if you could manipulate pure energy. At 29 minutes, Marcus connected the final component of their ramshackle solution. It looked like a disaster, held together with adhesive strips, mismatched wiring, and components that had never been designed to work together. "Time," announced Chancellor Kethmore. The evaluation began. Each solution was tested in simulation. The specialized technologies worked perfectly, within their parameters. The Vorthak solution failed when the crystal matrix encountered unexpected radiation. The Zephyrian energy system collapsed when faced with electromagnetic interference. When humanity's turn came, the evaluators stared at their cobbled-together contraption with undisguised disgust. But as the simulation ran, something remarkable happened. When power fluctuated, Marcus's jury-rigged coupling automatically adjusted. When the navigation system encountered interference, Zara's reprogrammed translator switched to backup algorithms. When atmospheric pressure changed, Dr. Kim's improvised processor adapted its output. The human solution wasn't elegant. It wasn't sophisticated. But it worked, under any conditions the simulation could generate. The chamber was dead silent. Chancellor Kethmore slowly turned to face the human delegation. "How?" he asked simply. Dr. Kim stood. "Every other species here evolved to master their environment. Humans evolved to master any environment. We don't have the best technology for any specific situation, but we can make any technology work in any situation. That's our contribution to the Galactic Alliance, not what we've built, but how we think." The vote was unanimous. Humanity's seat at Sunspire Academy was secured. As they left the chamber, Marcus heard whispers following them, not of mockery, but of respect. Other species were already asking if humans could teach adaptation courses. Walking through the crystalline halls, Zara nudged him. "Think they finally understand why Earth species are so hard to kill?" Marcus grinned, looking out at the stars beyond the Academy's walls. "They're starting to." Behind them, the greatest minds in the galaxy were already trying to figure out how to bottle human adaptability. They would fail, Marcus knew. You couldn't teach millions of years of survival on a death world in a classroom, but you could learn to respect it.